Hello, future LPTs! So, I hope nakatulong sa inyo yung mga unang video ko at sana mag-subscribe pa kayo for more educational reviews. So, in today's review video, we will discuss about loss of learning. So, this person is one of the most influential psychologists in the history who was often referred as the founder of modern educational psychology. So he developed the first three laws of learning known as readiness, exercise, and effect. And his name is Edward L. Thorndike. So these are the laws of learning that until now are utilized in creating or developing methods, approaches, practices, curriculum, and others. And currently, most of the philosophies and our curriculum are also based on these laws. So, the laws of learning are law of effect, law of exercise, law of readiness, law of primacy, law of recency, law of intensity, and law of freedom. So, sa video na to, iisa-isahin natin yung bawat law with practical examples, of course. So, first law is law of effect. So, responses that generates a pleasing effect in a specific circumstances become more likely to happen again in that situation. So, for example, si student John. Okay. Si John ay nakakuha ng mataas na grado sa kanyang quiz. Then, after nun, in-announce sa klase, then, pinuri siya ng kanyang mga klase because of his score. Diba? And most likely, dahil pinuri siya ng mga kaklase niya, uulitin niya ulit, magre-review siya ulit, then, aim niya na makakuha ulit ng mataas na score. Kasi pleasing sa kanya yung effect nung nakakuha siya ng mataas na score. So, ayun yung law of effect. So, another example, nag-volunteer siya as cleaners. Then, nakakuha siya ng praise from his teacher. Yun. Then, most likely, in other circumstances, magvo-volunteer din siya para makakuha siya ng praises or sympathy from the other people. So, that is what we call law of effect. But then, kapag may naranasan siyang hindi ka nais-nais, for example, nag-volunteer siya, pero na-reject siya, baka next time, hindi niya na rin ulitin yun. So, yun yung nag-i-epekto sa kanya. Next law is law of exercise. In learning, the more frequently a stimulus and response are associated with each other, the more likely the particular response will follow the stimulus. So, pwede natin itong ihambing with the phrase that practice makes perfect. Pero hindi sapat yung practice makes perfect. Dapat a constant, right and appropriate practice makes it perfect. So, kapag nagpa-practice tayo, dapat tama na. Tama yung ginagawa natin, appropriate yung ginagawa natin, at kung magkamali man tayo, we need to realize out of it to make it perfect. So, let's make this law let's make dance an analogy para maintindihan natin yung law of exercise. For example, 'di ba sa sayaw, yung dances, yung movements, or yung tinatawag na choreography, paulit-ulit na sinasayaw. Pero habang paulit-ulit siyang sinasayaw, dapat tinatama rin yung mga movements para ma-perfect yung sayaw. The same as in learning. For example, in mathematics, paulit-ulit na nagpa-practice mag-compute para makuha kung paano mag-compute. Right? So, ganun din in writing, 'di ba? In reading. So, constant right and appropriate practice dapat in law of exercise. Next law is law of readiness. So, this suggests that when a person is ready to learn, it is more likely to do so. So, self-explanation, di ba? If you are not ready to learn something, then kahit anong turo sa'yo, kahit anong klaseng instruction, kahit anong klaseng pedagogy, hindi mo yung matututunan because you are not prepared for it. Maybe a person needs some motivation para matutunan niya yung bagay na yon. For example, mathematics. So, I assume naman most of us are having difficulties learning higher mathematics because we are not prepared for it. We are not ready for it, 'di ba? Pero kung may conditions na kailangan talaga natin siyang matutunan, siguro matututunan natin 'yun because our mind and body are ready for it. Ganun lang siya kasimple. Law of primacy. The state of being first often creates a strong, almost unshakable impression. So, first impression lasts. Kaya, let's make this an analogy. You are meeting a certain person. Now, kapag pangit yung impression niya sa'yo, baka yun na yung maging pananaw niya sa'yo for matagalan. So, yun. Ganon din naman pag papasok ka sa trabaho, for example, or magpapa-interview ka. Kung ano yung kilos mo, kung paano ka magsalita, yun na yung tatatak sa kanila rather than your answers habang ini-interview. Kaya, first impression lasts. Now, as a teacher, dapat yung unang tinuturo pa lang natin sa bata, yung initial teaching pa lang, dapat tama na, appropriate na. Kung may mali man, very minor. Kasi ayun yung unang at pinaka matatandaan ng estudyante. Mahirap yung tinuro mo ngayon, tapos kinabukasan uulitin mo kasi mali nga. Hindi na nila matatandaan yun basta-basta. Ang matatandaan nila kung ano yung unang tinuro. This is law of primacy. Next law, law of intensity. So, immediate, exciting, or dramatic learning connected to a real situation teaches a learner more than a routine or boring experience. So, saan kaya mas magkakaroon ng mas strong impression ang isang learner? For example, yung learner na yon ay future teacher, di ba? Sa laboratory experiments, di ba? Sa lab works, sa lecture, or sa practice teaching. So, obvious naman, magkakaroon siya ng strong impression, long-lasting impression ng learning sa practice teaching. Right? So, ganun yung law of intensity. It is a matter of degree. Diba? Of kung saan yung mas mahirap, saan yung mas pinag-effortan ni learner, ay yung mas matatandaan niya at mas matututunan niya. Next law is law of recency. So it states that things most recently learned are best remembered. So yun nga, funny situation para sa mga nag-e-exam, alam ko karamihan ng estudyante or even us, so ay applicable tong law of recency. Diba? Mas nagre-review tayo kapag malapit na yung quiz or exam. Or kapag exam na, dun lang magre-review. So, papalimasin mo yung ilang oras, ilang taon, ilang araw, ilang buwan na pwede ka mag-review. Kasi mas matatandaan mo yung ni-review mo pag malapit na exam. Ayun yung law of recency, na mas natatandaan mo yung natutunan mo kamakailan lang or ngayon lang kaysa sa natutunan mo dati pa. Okay. So, ang tatandaan natin, law of recency, mas natatandaan natin yung natutunan natin ngayon lang. Okay, so for the last law of learning is the law of freedom. So, things freely learned are best learned. So, a greatest learning ay kapag libre tayong matutunan lahat ng gusto nating matutunan at hindi tayo restricted sa mga bagay kung paano tayo matututo at kung anong gusto nating matutunan. And by that freedom to learn, mas nagiging advanced ang intellectual and emotional capacity, moral capacity ng isang tao. So that is law of freedom. Finally, these are the references of this review video. So please like, share, and subscribe my YouTube channel and follow and like my page para mas marami pa kayong mapanood na review videos at mas matuto pa at pumasa syempre. Thank you.